Hello and welcome. My name is Tony. First of all, thank you for enrolling in for this class. And for this week's graphic design class, we are going to talk about the interlocking overlapping design. The interlocking overlapping design is actually pretty common well, not really common, but something that you usually see in logo design, like the monogram. Monogram is the combination of two or more letters to create a symbol or a logo. Something like this one. This is a monogram logo with a letter A and letter C right here. Some part of the letter A is actually at the back of the letter C, and then some part of the letter C are at the back of the letter A. There's something like this. This is the monogram logo. Alright? It's a combination of or interlocking of letters, combination or interlocking of letters. And then let me show you some examples of this. Here in the on Pinterest website, you can see right here we have the monogram logo. It's like a DNG, overlapping, right, or interlocking. Another example would be right here with the letter M. This one is just I guess the designer just rotate it and then add some effect right here. And I'm gonna show you how we can create something like this one. And this is the interlocking. As you can see, some areas here looks like the effect of one is on top and one is under, right here, right? So let's go back here in Adobe Illustrator. Now I'm gonna hide this one. What we're going to do is I'm gonna show you some example right here. Now I just designed this a while ago, and for our example we can see the interlocking of letters. This is our class project. Actually, it's really simple, and there's a little trick that we can do right here. As you can see, it's a interlocking design, and it's actually a letter O. And I'm gonna show you how we can create this one. Let's create a new layer right here. I'm not really sure if you have this kind of typeface. It's Abraham Lincoln. I'm gonna type a letter O right here. I like this typeface because of the thin and thick part of the letter compared to the other typefaces. So next I'm gonna create an outlines here. When I turn it into outlines, we can able to change the letter to letter A or something like that. So make sure you have the proper letter. So go to type, create outlines right here, and when we press the Ctrl Y, so we can see it's actually a shape right now. This is the path we have. Then Ctrl Y again to change the normal view. Let's zoom in right here. And now I'm gonna create another one. We can actually just copy and rotate it, but there's a simple step right here. We can get our rotate tool or press R in your keyboard, and then as you can see in the center of this letter O, there's it's like a target. There's a center point right here. Let me zoom in right here, and then I'm gonna position my cursor on the center. Press your Alt key, and then as you can see there's a minus sign on my cursor, and then left click, just like that. It will rotate 90 degrees, or if you prefer 90 or other degrees, but I will use the 90 degrees, and then click on preview so you can see the changes, and then click on copy right there. And that's our monogram logo right here. Let's change the color so we can distinguish this one. Let me change to orange. The other one is on this green right there. Now to make this kind of effect, the interlocking or overlapping, we need to divide these areas right here And we can achieve that using the pathfinder available on Adobe Illustrator. If you don't open it yet, you can go to Window, click on Pathfinder right there. Now let's divide it, select all, and then click on divide. When you click it, it will it's actually on group right now, but we can ungroup it. Press your right click, click right click, and then ungroup right there. Now it's actually individual shape, as you can see right here. And that's what we need. That's what we want to create that kind of effect, the illusion of overlapping or interlocking. Now, we have to decide if you have so much elements on your design. That would be a bit problem because it's kind of confusing. You don't know which one is the overlap, or so you have to be careful on that. But this one is quite easy because it's only few. So let's start coloring it, and then as you can see, there's an overlap right here. So this one, I want it this color orange. I'm gonna eyedrop this color, and now as you can see, the green one is underneath of this color, and then the transition is green as well here, and then right here it should be under. So let's select this shape, change to color orange right there, and that's just like that. We change the our monogram to overlapping design, right? Very simple. Of course, if you add so much elements to it, it's gonna be a problem. For example, this one, there's a ribbon, simple ribbon that I just added. I'm gonna add right here. Let's change this color right here. Let's add some points or nodes here on the center so we can tweak and make it look like a ribbon right here, and just like that. Just click and drag. Right, now we want to overlap here. A simple way to do this, I'm gonna make sure that you divide again, select all, and then click on divide, and then ungroup right there. Now it's individual elements again. Now what I want here, it's gonna be different compared to this one. So I'm thinking of this ribbon should under of this green one, and on top of this orange. Alright, so I'm gonna change this color to green right here, and then select this one to green as well, dark green right there. Now that's an overlapping style. It's very simple actually, right? And not only like that, it's not only you can add more punch to it. You can add some drop shadow. For example, I'm gonna show you some example right here, somewhere here, right here. You see there's a little punch, or just to show the overlapping. There's a shadow right here and also right here. It's a more convincing compared to this one because of the shadow effect. And let's work on this monogram right here. Let's put it here. We can open our gradient, and first we have to realize where we're going to add the shadow. So I think I'm gonna just put it here. Select this one, and as you can see, there's a color right here, this fill color. We can just click and drag right here to add to our gradient. Now we can remove this one, and the other one should be a black color. Okay, and then get your gradient tool or press G in your keyboard, and then just make it right, this one. Alright, so that's the idea. So again, let me just click and drag up right there. Okay, and then let's find another one where we can add that kind of effect. Maybe somewhere here. Now this one is quite different. If I add a gradient color right here, it will apply to these two, to this left and right of this circle right here. For example, I'm gonna click on this gradient. You see? Example right here. It applies on both sides. So what we have to do is we have to duplicate it and cut some areas. For example, this one. Make sure you select this element. Control C, Control F. Now we have two parts of this. I'm gonna get my line segment tool and then draw on the center. Go to Object, Path, divide the objects below, right there. And now we can delete some areas that we don't need. For example, this one. So we still have a copy of this one right here. And there we're going to add our gradient color. Just click on this gradient, get your gradient tool, and then just put it here, right there. Okay. One more time. Alright. Let's see what we have. Cool. It's really simple, isn't it? And it's up to you where you can put the gradient as much as possible. Be sure you're not overdoing the design. And if you're wondering how you can achieve this kind of effect, this one is actually pretty simple. For example, right here, we can just move it up to show that kind of effect, right? For example, this one, I'm gonna include this one. There's a little spacing right there going on, right? Or you can add a stroke if that's what you prefer doing it. But I guess the better one is just add some spacing to these elements, right? But it's not ideal if you add that kind of effect to every elements. So be careful with that, right? So yeah, that's how you can achieve the overlapping or the interlocking effect on the logo or any design. Not actually on logo, but on the different designs. So let's select this one. Let's add some space right there. Here we can tweak it just like that. Another one here and right there. Alright, very simple. So you can use any letters and try to overlap it, overlap the design. That's your assignment for this class. Try do something like this one, and you can create any initials or not only letters but other design as well, like a triangle. For example, let's do it right here. And then we can draw another. Let's duplicate right here. Hold your Alt and then duplicate. Now you can practice doing this one, seeing the interlocking, right? Now you can practice doing the interlocking style here, right there. So try to, this will be your assignment, do the interlocking or overlapping design. Alright, so that's all for this video, guys. I hope to see some of your designs. If you have any, you can use your initials as well for your assignment. So that's all. See you in another class.